Let's call him Jizzy. Now, Jizzy really wants attention, but there's a problem. He doesn't have any real talent or skills. So he tries doing extreme internet pranks. And boy, he does a lot of them. Like one where he pretends to steal people's dog, jumping over random strangers in public, getting into a stranger's car and pretending it's an Uber.
Excuse me.
All while loudly proclaiming, "We outside."
You're outside. You're outside.
And then, one day, everything changes for Jizzy, because he decides to pull this prank, walking into a random stranger's house. And this prank is so absurd, it blows up overnight. And suddenly, he's everywhere. He's on the front page of Reddit, commentary YouTubers are talking about him, I made a video talking about it, and from all this newfound attention, Jizzy starts getting a lot of heat. But does he feel bad?
I do dumb on the net because I like doing dumb.
Of course not. People are finally watching him. But you know who else was watching him? The people who run the social media platforms. Cause suddenly, kablow, all his social media gets banned. And the police are watching his videos too. And now they're looking for him. And he hears that they're looking for him and he does the right thing and turns himself in. And of course, he and his friends film that too.
We outside.
So he gets a little fine for his walking into people's house prank. And he's ordered to stop posting videos with other people in them without their consent. But that ain't gonna stop Jizzy. Then, for some reason, Piers Morgan invites him on his show.
This whole public outroar just makes me laugh because people are getting hurt over something that didn't happen to them.
So not only has he learned nothing, but a few days later, he posts a video of him running into the cab of a train.
You're outside. Hello? Can I call the police?
He also posts more videos of people without their consent, which breaks his court order. And he gets arrested, and of course his friends film it for social media. Now keep in mind, this arrest is only 2 days after his initial fine. So he goes back to court, spends a few days in jail. Now eventually, after all this, Jizzy has to go before a judge and explain himself. And he argues that he didn't actually violate the judge's order. No, it was his friend who posted the videos on Twitter without his consent. And the judge is basically like, yeah, that's bullshit. And he finds him guilty. And this judge also tells him, and I quote, "Your pranks are not funny." Which, any of us could have told him that. So the judge essentially bans him from social media for 2 years and sentences him to 18 weeks in a young offenders institution. So I guess you could say he's no longer outside. And all this happened in London, England, so shout out to London.